Well, I was taking care of my little mom and daddy. I couldn't tour, so I would go and spend the night with my little mom and daddy. And my little mama had to have soft foods there for a while, so that's why I got on that Jello kick. And I sat there and ate all that with my little mama, and then all of a sudden my stomach was laying on my legs. Church of God Becky and I joined the CrossFit in Knoxville. The CrossFit was run at the time by these little children. They were in their early 20s and they were beautiful. And they looked like movie stars and their little fannies looked like baseballs. And I wanted my fanny to look like a baseball. So I made Church of God Becky join and she'll do whatever I say. So anyway, and I call her Church of God Becky because she was raised Church of God. So sweet, sheltered. Like I have to explain things to her. Things like camel toe. We first get to the CrossFit. And if y'all don't know what CrossFit is, it's military moves like push-ups, pull-ups, burpees. I hate a burpee. Okay, all these things, they would put like a tractor tire in the parking lot and they'd set little Becky in it. And I would pull Becky across the parking lot and she was holding her purse. Look at this young boy here. You angel, look at how beautiful you are. How old are you? 29. Did you know where you were coming? You did. Well, you angel, you know I could have birthed you. But anyway, so my middle one, I said, it's your birthday. What do you want? She goes, well, I could use some new prescription glasses. And I said, oh, good. Why don't we get you a flu shot to go with that? Look at all these precious couples here tonight and these men that are darling with button-downs on that have come to see me. Thank y'all. Y'all are hooty-doo, though, people, right? Y'all are. Y'all play golf and tennis, you boys do? Yeah. They're trying to potty train him, and they asked me for advice. I'm not good at that. I never got that. I had 3 children, and I was never good at that. We'd be at a grocery store, and mine would be in either, Superman panties or little princess panties, and doo-doo balls would just fall out. At the grocery store. And I would think, did anybody see that? I don't have anything in my purse to pick it up with. Is some little child gonna think it's a milk dud? Just keep on moving, everybody. Just keep on moving. We were in Alaska, and it was just me and my husband with his co-workers that my kids didn't go that year. And they said, we're gonna go on a float trip in a little airplane to see the glaciers. So we all line up on where this little float plane is in the water, and this little crusty man comes up with a Marlboro Red hanging out of his mouth and says, how much do y'all weigh? And I can tell you right now, I lied through my teeth. And I'd say everybody else did. I think everybody lied. And I thought, this little man doesn't have a good count. This little man doesn't have a good count. We're all going to die up in this plane. When we went to that little Christian school, there was a lot of Air Force fighter pilots there that teach that train people. And they've got on those jumpsuits with those weighted things in the back. And they had those hats on. And everybody had their hair shaved and all that. And so that school had a big thing where it was like Daddy Day, where your dad comes and talks about what they do for a living. And so they had these fighter pilots like, Maverick, coming with this big thing on their head with that thing, and these children were fascinated, and my boy was fascinated, and for a long time wanted to go in the military and was just fascinated by it. My poor husband had to go and talk about installation in the side of mobile homes. But he took a video, and it showed men blowing installation in the side of these houses. And the kids kind of liked that. And then I brought extra candy and threw it at little kids. We were at the McDonald's. I had two playing one in the balls and one up in a tube. And my baby child did not have any teeth yet. She was in a high chair. And I threw a cheeseburger onto her high chair. And she gummed it down. And a woman came over the intercom and said, "Excuse me, ma'am, but your baby has pooped in the tube." So then I would have to go up in the tube, get my baby, pull my baby down through the tube. Do y'all remember playing in the balls? My children love the balls, and little children would be playing in a dirty diaper, swim by on top of the balls. And then like a chicken nugget, they're going through. Do you think it's easier to raise girls or boys? And people say boys. And we love our girls. We love our girls. I'll give y'all an example. I'll be in the pickup line, and I'm sitting in my minivan. All right, I'm watching them come out. And they are in a good mood. I saw it. And they're goosing each other, and then they come over my minivan. Get in, shut the door. My 8th grader take her backpack, sling it, and hit me in the back of the head with it. Every day she says something like this: "I'm starving to death. You don't have a piece of cheese in this car? Your driving's making me car sick." And then my sweet boy would come out and say something like, "You know, they're building a new Home Depot up on 281. Okay, my sister and I took Dexatrim. When I was 17 years old, I'm the youngest. You could buy it everywhere. Do y'all remember Dexatrim? Yeah, it was speed. We took speed as a family. We would take Dexatrim and our heads would itch and we'd fight in the yard. My husband, tell me what this is.
Branded content. Merch. Outfit of the day.
It's just a sweatshirt. Getting older can be hard. For women especially, it can feel like you're supposed to stay young forever. My job is to help women ignore that feeling and embrace their age.
That fit drips.
Okay, Carol, you can just tell her that she looks nice.
Ooh.
No! She could have thrown her back out.
What's up, Ruth Annette?
Ruth, who is this for?
Hey, followers?
Oh, my Lord. Okay, let's just, honey, focus on the workout.
No,
Ruth. It can take time for the lessons to sink in, but I know I'm making a difference.
Can we do this?
Oh, no, Cindy. That's a child. You are a...
grown-ass woman?
Exactly. That's just what we need. Very nice.
Laura Geller can't help you act your age, but we can help you own your age.
Okay, now we work on that hair. I can be in the pickup line at school, and this happened when they were in 1st grade, and it happens every day when I pick them up at school now. I'm sitting in the pickup line, and I can see them come out, and they are in a good mood. And they're goosing each other and giggling and doing and talking and having a good time. They're waving to the teachers and the principal. See you tomorrow. Okay. Then they come over to my vehicle. My 11-year-old take her backpack and sling it and hit me in the back of the head with it. Every day she says something like this: "I'm starving to death. You don't have a piece of cheese in this car? Your driving's making me car sick." The people that got to open for me were darling, but they're all young boys that love the weed. And they've explained to me the strains, that there's different strains, and I didn't know that. And so I get out with my children in Knoxville, Tennessee, and we walk around to go eat, and I smell something. I go, who's boiling that cabbage? And they say, nobody's boiling cabbage, Mom, that's weed. So it didn't smell like that in the 80s.